Think about buying a new condo in downtown Bellevue? Well, in this video, we're gonna cover everything you need to know. We're gonna take a look at the 3 high-rises that are currently selling that you can move into today. We're gonna take a look at a couple future options that are coming up a few years from now. And then we're also gonna take a look at a couple older options, one of which is that is almost like new construction. Hey, I'm Matt Goyer, Seattle and Bellevue area real estate agent. I've been tracking the condo market here for over 20 years and have helped lots of people buy and sell condos. My contact info is below. Feel free to reach out, but I'm excited to dive in and share with you all these condos coming up in downtown Bellevue. All right, let's get started with the 3 new construction high-rise condos currently selling you can move into today. We're gonna look at Maury, and we're gonna look at Avenue, and Avenue actually has 2 towers, the residences and the estates, and we're gonna go from most affordable to the least affordable. So we're gonna get started with Maury. So Maury Bellevue is a 20-story, 138-unit condo building that just went up in downtown Bellevue. What I love about Maury is it has a great top floor amenity that anyone in the building can enjoy. It has some great indoor and outdoor spaces. No other condo building in Bellevue, new or old, has a rooftop amenity like this. And I love the views, especially from the west-facing homes. You get a view of the lake, downtown Seattle, the top of the Space Needle, and the Olympic Mountains. Also, their upper floors have really tall ceilings, like this home we checked out on the southeast side. As of this video, Maury's about 50% sold and still has a lot of great units left. They have studios starting at $600,000, 1 bedrooms in the mid-800s, and 2 bedrooms that start at 1.7. There's also some really spendy penthouses as well. We've got a full video on Maury linked up below, walking you through the building start to finish. So next up, let's talk about Avenue Bellevue. Avenue Bellevue is just like a half a block away from Maury, and Avenue Bellevue was a nearly billion-dollar new construction project here in downtown Bellevue. It's by far the most ambitious condo project we've ever seen in the area, not just in Bellevue, but I'm including Seattle here as well. It's made up of 2 towers. You have the Avenue Residences and you've got the Avenue Estates, and they're connected by a plaza that is soon going to be home to many luxury shops and restaurants, creating a great pedestrian space with a European feel. Plus, the Estates building is anchored by the region's only intercontinental hotel. So we'll start with the Avenue Residences, the more affordable of the 2 towers. So the Avenue Residences is a 25-story tower home to 224 condos, and it sits on the northwest part of the site. It has a nice lobby, it's got a concierge, they have amenity spaces on the 2nd floor that blend indoor and outdoor, has a nice park-like feel with some trees, and then it's also got a good-sized gym, yoga room, pet area, all that stuff. But what I really like about the Residences is it gives buyers a more affordable entry point into the Avenue Bellevue lifestyle. What I also love about the Avenue Residences is the west-facing units, like Maury, have great views. So if you're interested in the Avenue Residences, we've got a full walkthrough video linked to below. Their 1 bedrooms right now are starting about $1 million and go up from there. Now, what about the Avenue Estates? Well, we saved the best for last. The Avenue Estates is by far the most luxurious and most expensive condo tower we've seen in a long time. So the Avenue Estates is 26 stories. It's home to 141 condo units, and it sits atop the region's only intercontinental hotel. So it has the nicest lobby of the bunch. It has a great lounge space with kitchen and dining. It's got a gym and a pet area. But what I really love about the Estates is that it is a no expense spared, beautiful, very distinctive addition to the Bellevue skyline. The homes are also much larger than the average homes at the other buildings. So if you're looking for a little more space to spread out, you're looking for the most luxurious feel, the Avenue Estates is where it's at. Prices here start closer to $2 million, and we've got a video linked to below that has a full walkthrough of the estate so you can check it out. So those are your 3 options for new construction condos in downtown Bellevue. They're all built, done, and you can move in today. And they all have a wide array of homes still left to sell, from studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, up to really large, no expense spared penthouses. Now, if you want to check out any of these condo buildings, my contact info is below. Feel free to reach out. Happy to give you a tour, happy to explain the pros and cons of all the different buildings and why one might be a better fit for you than the other. Oh, and there's just one thing I want you to keep in mind if you're considering a west-facing unit at any of these 3 buildings. It's that there's a huge project going up to the west of all of them called Pinnacle. Pinnacle South and Pinnacle North combined are going to total over 15 mid-rise and high-rise towers with towers as tall as 26 stories. So while these homes have amazing views today, that skyline is going to change a little bit over the upcoming years. Now, all those buildings that we just talked about have great amenities, but if you're looking for a nearly new construction condo that has a pool, well, you really only have one option, and that's 188 by Bosa. Thankfully, also in downtown Bellevue, just a few blocks away from those other ones. It's 21 stories, home to 143 units, really nicely built, super popular building. 1 bedrooms there, start at about $1 million. Not quite ready to buy and you still want a new construction condo? Well, unfortunately, you're gonna be waiting a couple years, likely as many as 3 or 4 years before we see a new condo built in downtown Bellevue. The next condo we think is gonna be built is Park Row, being built by Bosa, who built 188. It's going on this site here, and as you can see, the strip mall is still here and they haven't torn it down yet, but we think they're gonna start breaking ground probably in the new year, and we'll probably start sales in early 2025. And so what are they building? Well, Park Row is gonna be a 22-story building, home to 143 condos. It's gonna overlook the downtown Bellevue Park where we are right now, giving it unobstructed west-facing views, giving you the best views of any Bellevue condo. The only catch is that we hear that the pricing is going to be crazy. We're hearing pricing as high as an average price of $2,000 a square foot. So what's coming after Park Row? Well, Bosa is going to develop another project called Main and Bellevue here at Main and Bellevue. And it's going to be a 3-tower project. Each tower is going to have 150 condo units for a total of over 450 condo units. It's going to be a huge project, but this is likely more than 5 years out before you could move in. They're not even talking about breaking ground yet. Now, you might be wondering about the Bellevue Club and heard rumors about that. And the rumors are true. It sounds like they are working on a twin tower condo to sit atop their club. But what we're hearing from insiders is that this project is still a long ways out due to the high cost of construction and high interest rates. So this one, like Main and Bellevue, is probably on the 5+ year timeline before we see anything built. Now let's talk about some older buildings. So if you like the idea of new construction, but you don't like the price tag, well, here are a couple older buildings in downtown Bellevue that we still really like. So all 3 of these buildings have refreshed their amenities since they were first built, giving them a new construction type feel. So let's go from youngest to oldest, my top 3 favorites. So starting with, we got Bellevue Towers. That one was built in 2009. It's 43 stories and home to 539 condo units. Next up, I really like Washington Square Tower. It's built in 2008. It's a twin tower project, 24 stories each, home to 377 condo units. And then finally, One Lincoln Tower was built in 2005, almost 20 years old at this point, but still a really nice building. And it's a 41-story tower, home to 148 condos, and it sits atop of a Westin. So to recap, if you're looking for a new construction, move-in ready condo right now in downtown Bellevue, you got 3 options. You got Mari with a great rooftop amenity. You got the Avenue Residences that gets you into the Avenue Bellevue lifestyle at a more affordable price point. And then you got the Avenue Estates, truly luxurious, one-of-a-kind condo project here in downtown Bellevue. Now, if you want to check any of these out in person, my contact info is below. Happy to help. We also have videos on all of these linked to below, so be sure to check those out. If you made it this far in the video, hit subscribe to get all our other videos on downtown Bellevue and Seattle condos, and hit like. It would help us out a ton. Thanks a lot for watching.